What is up, everybody? I'm EG Boomer. Welcome back to another video of Satisfactory. In the last video, we set up the giant space elevator, and if you look over there, that is the mining operation that we use to create our reinforced iron plate factory. Make sure, if you guys haven't seen the series yet, go start from episode 1. The playlist will be linked in the description. So go start from episode 1 so you can see how we got here. But let's get right into this video. Alright guys, we are over at the iron plate factory, and you can see the giant space elevator behind us. But the plan is, in this episode, I am going to set up a factory so we can make these types of rotors right here, because we need to start making a lot of smart plating if we want to get stuff done. And what we require is to make those is the rotors and the iron plates that we are making right there. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the miners over here, and let me do this real quick. Alright, now that I got the miner set up, I'm going to set up a little bit of a platform over here made out of these foundations so we can have a nice flat area that we can set up all the factory. Alright, I got the platform set up, so what I'm going to do is place down 2 splitters right in front. I don't have the cable, let me go grab that real quick. Alright guys, so what I've decided to do is just place on a crafting bench over here. So let me make this cable that I need. Alright, and now that I have that, I'm gonna put down a splitter right in front of this thing. So let me spin it around, line it up, place it there, and then place one over here. Alright, so I got the 2 splitters set up, so let me run these miners right into the splitter. And now I'm gonna place 4 smelters down so I can make sure this is as efficient as it can be. Alright, I got the smelters put down, so let me link up all of these. It's not very straight now, but I'm trying to get it set up on a grid, so once I get that done, we'll be good. Alright, and there we go. So I got all of the smelters set up, and now I just need to run some power over here so we can get this up and running. Alright, so I have all the power ran now, so what I need to do is now set up the constructors around here so this can be pumped into that. So I got all of these set up now. I had to do it a bit weird. Some of these had to be pulled forward because it wouldn't work, and some had to be pushed back, but it should work fine. So now almost all of this is done. I have to hook it up to power, and then all I have to do is make 2 more assemblers over here, and then we will be able to start making the rotors. Alright, so I have everything hooked up to power, so now the last thing I need are these assemblers, but I'm gonna have to go back to the base and craft 8 rotors, well technically 7, and then craft some more of these cables. And also, while I was doing this, it said my power grid shut down once again, so I am over my power limit, which means I'm gonna have to make some more biomass burners. Once again, I ask you guys, I really need some help because my power consumption is growing way too quick and I'm not able to make enough power with just biomass. So let me know in the comment section below if you know how to fix that, but I'm gonna run back to the base real quick and fix that up. Alright guys, I am back at the base, so I think what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna shut down this over here, so hopefully it won't be taking up power. That's the plan, at least. It looks like it is, but as you can see, my max consumption right now, if I were to turn everything on, is 169. And I'm only producing around this much, 130 megawatts, so I'm gonna have to place on another biomass burner. This place is getting packed with biomass burners now. It's gonna be so hard to upkeep these things, but it should be fine. We have 5 right now, so I'm gonna have to place a 6th one. Alright, so I got this one set up now, but as you can see, my capacity is still underneath my max consumption. So I'm gonna have to get another one of these down, but as you can see, I'm starting to run pretty low on my biofuel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out and just grind to get as much fuel as I can, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got the chainsaw out now and I have all the stuff I need. I emptied my inventory completely so I can fit a lot of stuff in it. and I'm gonna go out and just tear down some trees. So here comes a time lapse. Okay, so I'm still mining out here, and I found something. Ow! What is that thing, dude? Something about my contract told me to harvest that thing. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, so I'm just gonna get away from this right now until I know what that is. Alright, so I've made so much biomass. I'm going to put it into this over here so I can get this going. But it's going to take a little bit for all this stuff to convert. So I guess I can go back over there and set up the last assemblers because I got all the stuff I need, and then I'll just have to work on the power after I complete that. So let me get run over there and do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so it turns out I'm doing this a little bit wrong, but it'll be fine. So I'm going to have all of these making iron rods for now. And then one of these sides is going to need to be pumped into 2 more constructors, which will make the screws that I need. So I'm going to set that up real quick. Alright, there we go. So I have that set up now, which these are going to be making screws. Which also means I'm going to have to extend this platform by a lot as well. So let me do that real quick. Alright, so now I just need to place down one assembler here. Let me get it towards the end a little bit. Put that one there. You're not supposed to do that. Whoa! Oh, it's bouncy? Boing. Bow. Frick. Yeah, keep going. I better not die from this. Ow. Alright, back to what I was trying to do. This is gonna be some weird looking conveyor belts, but I'm gonna go ahead and set it up now. So this one goes here, and then how should I do this? Probably this one to there. So that one is set up now. Let me put the other one down. Oh, I don't have the wire. Give me a second. All right, so I have the wire now. This factory is gonna be way less like professional than the other one I set up over there. But this one should work, so let me put this down now. Here. Is that lined up? Probably not, but it's okay. Let me put one into here. And then how am I gonna route this? I'm just gonna put this here. This is gonna be so bad. Yeah, that's just fine. That'll work, I guess. Maybe. I have no clue. But now I just have to go get the power situation sorted out, and then I should be able to start this factory up. Alright, so I think I have everything fixed now. If I put this in here, yep, our capacity is up to 190 megawatts, and we're only consuming about that much. So hopefully if I go over there and turn my new factory on, it shouldn't flip the breaker. So let me go run over there real quick and do that. Alright, so we are running up on the factory now. So once I select iron in all of these, let's just hope and pray that this does not break the power, because it might. Alright, so now all this is getting pumped out, which will send some iron rods out of here. Oh, I forgot to hook these up to power. Give me 1 second. Okay, why are we not making screws? Oh, these don't have power either? I swear I hooked these up. There. First screws are coming out. This one isn't getting screws. Why is this one not getting screws? Now this doesn't have power. Holy crap. Give me a second. Let me fix this. Alright, everything should be working now. Hopefully. This one is getting all it needs. Just It needs 100 screws per minute, which this is not going to be able to make. It's only going to make 40. But we should start getting the first rotors out of here. Let's see. And yep, there we go. The rotors are being constructed completely automatically. What about over here? This one is starting to get its first screws. So there we go, guys. The second major factory has been set up over here. This one is making the rotors. Both of these are. And then once this gets set up pretty good over here, I'm going to be able to make another assembler right around there, which will allow us to make these smart platings. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to set that up right now, actually, so we can go ahead and start the production. So here we go. Oh, frick. Okay, well, the power system just went down again, so let me run over there and see what happened. Alright, I'm back over at the main base now. What I'm hoping happened was one of these ran out of fuel, because that will mean I can just put more in there and we'll be good. Oh, it's not looking like it right now, but yeah, if you look right here, our max consumption went over the capacity, which means none of this is gonna work. So I guess for now, what I'm gonna do is disable most of the stuff over here, because none of this stuff is helping over at the other base. Okay, so looks like turning that off was able to fix our problem, which is great. So I'm gonna go back over here now and set up the last little bit so we can start making the smart plating. Alright, I am back over at the rotor factory. Hopefully we've produced 4 by now. There's 3 in here, which means we should have 3 over here as well. 4 over here. That's fine. So now I have enough to make the last little assembler. So I'm gonna put this down here. Then connect this side to this side. And I'm gonna have to merge these together. So give me 1 second. Alright, so I have this done, so now I need to pump it down here. How am I gonna do this? Let me try to figure this out real quick, guys, and I'll get right back to y'all. Alright, this is connected. Oh, not yet. This is connected now, but it is definitely not pretty whatsoever. But we should start having the first rotors coming down, which is great. Let me select the smart plating, and now I just have to hook this up to power, and we should be good now. So let me go hook this up right now. And there we go. It has been hooked up. All the reinforced plating is being pumped in. And for what I'm looking at, our first smart plating is being constructed, which is great. So now let me set up this storage container right over here and then connect this up. And there we go. We should start seeing some smart plating come out in just a second. We're around 50% done. So once this comes out, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And there we go. Our first smart plating has been constructed, which means we're only just it's just a waiting game at this point until we're able to do our first space elevator phase. So I'm just gonna AFK for a while and let this go. So I'll be back once this is completed. Alright guys, it has been around 30 minutes now since I started it, and there we go. We have the 50 plates that we need. So let me run over to the space elevator so I can put them in there, and we'll be able to complete the first phase. Alright guys, we are up at the space elevator now, so let me open this thing up, put these in there. Let me seal this. There we go. Seal it up. And then we're gonna send it off. I've never seen this animation before, so let's see what this looks like. We have completed phase 1, so now if we go back down to the base, we'll be able to see tiers 3 and 4 and see what that can unlock for us. So let me run down there right now. Alright guys, we're down at the base now, and you can see if we go into here, this is where we can finally unlock the coal generator and coal power. So So that's great because we're really getting up there when it comes to needing power, and it's gonna be hard for me to keep it running. But now with this upgrade, we will be able to get it. So in the next episode, I am gonna be grinding to unlock the coal power. We have unlocked some new things like steel and all that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Satisfactory. This is episode 5. We unlocked the second phase for the space elevator. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys later.